asking you guys a few quick questions about me, and I want you to give me your honest answer. First of all, my channel is based entirely upon credibility. It's not like I'm a beauty guru and I can make beauty videos, and let's say I tell a lie and I get caught in the lie. Everyone thinks I'm a liar. Sure, if I do that, whatever. But I could still move on from that if I were a beauty guru. I can continue showing you how to curl your hair whether I'm a liar or not. I could be a gamer, tell a lie, get caught in the lie, but I could still continue to play video games really good if I'm a gamer and it moves on. But as a storytime YouTuber, where my life is based upon telling like stories about my life, this platform I've built, this family I've built is based upon telling stories about my life, right? So if I lie, I ruin everything I've ever worked hard for. Why would I do that? And before I get into this, and this may be blunt, but why would I ruin everything I've ever worked for and my family that I've built on the internet and this platform that I've built to advocate for things that I believe in? Why would I ruin all that over the CACI twins? Like, let's be fucking real here. Do you think I'd ruin my 1.4 million subscribers of family, the family that I've never had, to be so blunt, over two random YouTubers? I wouldn't, right? So, with that being said, know that everything I'm saying in this is as credible and fucking blunt as it could get, because I'm not gonna ruin everything I have over irrelevant fucking people. And that's my point, okay? Next point. If you are a big subscriber of me and you watch a lot of my videos and you know me, and you know me on a personal level, do you think I would ever bully someone? Do you think I would ever treat someone unfairly, poorly, and unkindly for no reason? Do you think I would ever treat someone like shit? Do you think I would ever talk down to someone? Do you think I would ever make someone feel lesser? No, correct? If you know anything about me after watching one video of mine, you know I would never do that to another human being, regardless, for no reason. I would only ever throw shade at or expose or be rude to someone if they were well deserved of it, because I believe in justice, but I'm not a bully. And Peyton and Mikkel, if you're watching this, you can say a lot of things about me, and you've said a lot of them behind my back before I ever even brought this to social media. But one thing that you can't say about me is that I'm a bully, because I'm not. And even if everything in this stream you go on and say some ignorant, stupid fucking shit, or your mom does on your fucking Twitter, you go to sleep at night knowing who you guys are in your heart. And I think it's dope, because, like, I go to sleep at night knowing that I'm not a fucking bully. So now, with all of those things, let's get into it, I guess. So I don't really know where to begin, but I guess I could begin in the before YouTube stage, so you guys understand where this all kind of stemmed from. So I was never close with Peyton and Mikkel before they started their YouTube channel. YouTube kind of brought us a mutual, like, acquaintanceship or whatever, middle school, as being the Regina George type, the bully type, the treat others like shit type. That's what they've been known as from day one. They were those girls that, like, do you guys remember when, like, Juicy Jackets and, like, Miss Me's were, like, a fucking thing? Like, Miss Me jeans, True Religion jeans, like Tory Burch flats, like, those were, like, trendy. They were those girls that their mom bought them all that stuff, and they would go to school, and if you didn't wear those things, you were lesser to them, and they would literally treat you like shit. They were those girls that if you didn't have money or you weren't pretty or you were gay or you were overweight, they bullied you. You know what I mean? And that's like the way that they were to people. And that's one thing that I've never fucked with. I did not grow up having money at all. I had friends of all different types, friends with less money than me, friends with more money than me, etc., etc., etc. And I was always taught to treat people equally based on the kind of money that they had. And that's really where their bullying lied, was like if you were poor, they would literally call you like poor to your face and like make girls cry all the time and treat people like shit. They've been bullies since day one. And basically over a long period of time, they made so many people hate them because of the way that they treated those people. And it made me sick. Like, that's not okay. I don't know. Obviously. And then on top of that, they grew up treating like gay people like shit, treating fat people, according to them, like shit, treating girls with like messed up teeth like shit. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. That's how they were as people. And they slowly made all of Las Vegas hate them because of that. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I literally can't name more than 4 or 5 people that like them. If you weren't in their little Mean Girls, Regina George posse, like, you didn't like them. And it's not even like they were like superior, like in the movie Mean Girls, how those girls are like over everyone and everyone's like afraid of them. No, everyone just fucking hated them because they were fucking bitches for no reason, if that makes sense, you know? And Suede Brooks was one of the girls that they bullied a lot. They bullied Suede because one day, I guess, this is a really brief summary of it, but one day, I guess, Suede like showed up to school wearing one of the same shirts as the CACI twins, and from then on it was war to them. Like, that's the way that they were. And they would tell Suede to kill herself. They would call Suede ugly. They would call Suede fat. I mean, look at Suede now. She fucking showed them. But like, they would call Suede ugly. They would call Suede fat. They would make Suede go home every single day and cry herself to sleep for literally weeks. And I personally did not go to the same school as them. I would just hear about this through word of mouth. But Isabella was there for all of it, and she was friends with India, Suede's older sister. And like, literally when Suede was suicidal, she was there. So, I mean, if you don't believe me, at Bella Fusco, she's in the other room right now. Like, she fucking lives with me. I believe her. And like, there's so many other people, like Autumn Witten, Autumn Lay. You guys might know her. She was there for all of that. That happening. And everybody in Vegas just was like, dude, they're a piece of shit. And Suede was going through a lot. So because of them, she stopped going to public school and started doing online school and started doing YouTube. And then the tables turned. I have pics, Brian. And the tables turned. And then Suede decided to make a YouTube channel. And then here, Mikkel and Peyton were a few years later copying them. But anyways, in between all of that time, Suede's mom, or the CACI twins' mom, her name is Kim. She's a really, really conniving person in so many ways. I mean, I'm going to get into all of the ways that she's connived their lives, but she started picking this giant fight. The fact that mom was like condoning this, like, no, tell her to kill herself, it's fine, like, tell his 13 of life she's a snake, she's conniving, she raised her all of her daughters to be that way. I mean, she does a lot of other conniving things in life, but we'll leave those to the IRS. Anyways, that was probably too ruthless, but it's the truth. So they had this giant family feud, and the CACIs were all about low blows, and the Brookses were kind of like, why are you even doing this? You're really telling your daughter to tell my daughter to kill herself because they wore the same shirt to school? Like, that's dope. And the feud blew entirely out of proportion and became a family feud. But like, when I tell you, like, the Brookses never did anything, like, what did they do? I'm sorry that your daughter bought the same shirt as my daughter. That is all the way that it started. And I don't know why they just tweeted, wish we could afford Tory Burch shoes, because like, that's literally like, they were literally those girls. But I mean, they're just feeding the trolls. It's whatever. Anyways, so then eventually Mikkel and Peyton made a YouTube channel, and they were just making like fashion-y type videos. And nobody, please don't take this in a bullying or malicious way, because I don't mean it like that. But nobody really watched them because everybody in Vegas didn't like them. And they kept trying and trying and trying to make their YouTube channels. And I kid you not, it was like, and I am embarrassed to even say this, but like it was the laughing stock of Las Vegas. And it's not because their content was like bad. It's because everybody hated them and nobody would share it and nobody would support it because they were so mean to everybody and they were so filled with jealousy because Suede was becoming successful at YouTube when they bullied Suede. Do you guys see how it worked? Like they bullied Suede. Suede became successful on YouTube. They tried YouTube and they were failing because like everyone like hated them so much. Do you get what I'm saying? Like nobody wanted to help these people that literally treated them like shit. And so eventually they realized that fashion videos weren't going to work for them because there was no way to make them grow when everybody around you to help you grow hated you because of the way you treated them. And I have receipts for all of that. When I'm done with this story, I'm going to read text messages from Vegas people sharing stories about times that Mikkel or Peyton was like rude to them. But anyways, they decided to start making trolley style videos. And this is where I come in, basically. So where should I begin? It's a lot. So they started making videos about Suede. And Suede has an entire podcast on Overschooled and Underwhelmed about this whole story too. By the way, I'll tweet the link to it after this live stream is over. You should check that out. It's about her story and how they bullied her and how she overcame it and how she found like her passion through YouTube, and maybe that will give you a better understanding as well. But anyways, Suede, and I'll get into how I know for a fact that they're about Suede because they like to deny it sometimes, but I got the receipts, honey. Anyways, they started making videos telling the story about the Suede and CACI, like the Brooks and CACI feud, to get views because Suede was more successful than them. They were doing anything they could to get views, and that's where they started to kind of realize that trolling does get you views. But we'll get into that as well in a moment. Thank you, Olivia Sunday. I appreciate it. Anyways, they made a video where they told like the whole story about the Brooks versus CACI feud, but they told the whole story reversed. And it's funny because people in Vegas, like Bella, me even, were commenting on the video saying like, dude, you're lying. This story is reversed. And they were deleting it. And that's when they put comment filters on, which I actually got to see with my own eyes. But we'll get into that as well, to only receive positive comments. And they kept making these videos with the story backwards. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they were saying that they were bullied and none of that was true. And they got private investigators. And it was all a giant fat fucking lie. And I wish that you could understand this from my brain because, like, everyone in Vegas knew it was a lie. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's when we both had started doing YouTube. In the very beginning, they had been doing it longer than me. I thought they were normal people. I think I asked them advice on a few things, whatever. I'm sure that will be the receipts in their video because that's all they have. They basically keep going back to saying, like, you used to talk to us. Like, you were so nice to us. Yeah, and then you fucked me over. That's why I'm making this YouNow stream. Anyways. So, oh, my jaw hurts so bad. Ow. Where should I start? Where should I start? So when I first started DMing them, they immediately afterwards with me made it really like clear to me that they wanted to tell me their side of the story from like the Suede situation, you know? And so I always give people the benefit of the doubt. I will always be nice to people. I am never mean to someone unless they personally victimize me. And I basically got to hear their whole side of the story, which is just they just flipped the whole story. It's all lies. I know that now. But at the time, I was very, very nice to them. And I regret it deeply now, but everyone hated them. They are really good at manipulating and playing victim, and that's because of their mom. She is an A1 star at that. And I was really nice to them, and I gave them so much advice, and that's what she keeps posting on Twitter like it's some revelation or receipt. I'll fucking admit to it. I gave them a lot of advice. And I even like right around the time I went to Disneyland with Nessa, went on FaceTime with one of them and was like, hey, you should, like, if I can give you one advice for your career, I know you want to be a troll because it gets a little more views right now and you want to talk about Suede and blah, blah, blah. If you want to be taken seriously and you want people to like you, you should stop making fake lying videos about Suede. And they literally basically told me, like, it's not a lie, we're not going to stop. And it is. And so even though everyone in this industry hated them, and that's because everyone knew exactly what they did to Suede, I still gave them a chance. And I was really fucking nice to them for a long ass time. And now would I do it all over again? No, they're terrible people. But I did it. And as soon as recently they started blowing up, like their video got a few million views, their morning routine, which I'll get into my opinions on all of that in a little bit, they started going around and talking shit about me. And that, McKellen Payton, if you can take anything from this, because you seem to think I'm mad over the dumbest shit, I'm mad because you're fake fucking bitches. I was so there for them when they didn't deserve it at all and they were terrible bullying people, but they convinced me they weren't. And I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I was nice to them, and I gave them advice, and I cared about them for a split fucking second. And I was really fucking real, and I told them what to do and tried to help them and told them exactly what to do and told them, you know, I would mentor, like, I'll mentor you, I'll help you stop feeding into that, like, let's think about positivity, blah, 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 you don't need to bully. I did all of that. And then as soon as their shit started blowing up, they were going around telling everyone that they didn't like me, that they thought that I was, like, fake or a lie or whatever, and that, like, but they would still use me for views. And that started getting back to me. And obviously the first aspect of that is, like, I'm a human. Like, they hurt my fucking feelings. Like, I was there for you so hard. I know I come off on YouTube as, like, the most hard, fucking tough bitch ever. But when I invest my time into someone and I care about them and I try to help people who need it and I feel like I get through to them slightly and then they just slap me in the fucking face. And I think the worst thing you could say about someone is, like, look, my feet are black because I've been moving all day. That's gross. I hate them. I don't like them. I don't like Tana. But I would use her for a collab. Like, fuck you, you fucking snakes. And so then it started getting back to me that they were just telling everyone that their new thing, which if this really is your thing and that's really what you want to do, why the fuck you would go around telling people this blows my mind, you fucking idiots, is we're going to use anyone we have to. We're going to do anything we can to get to the top. We don't care. We'll do it. It doesn't matter. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You've been reported for offensive conduct. Clean up your what? Okay, if I get reported and kicked off of this, I'll go on Periscope or Snapchat, I guess. I guess I'll try to get to the point since people obviously don't want me on here because they're reporting me. They started going around telling everybody that they would use them for views or subscribers and that they would do anything for fame. And I know that it is all fueled by Kim, their mom, and that's exactly what she wants them to do, is become famous any way that she can. That's all she ever wanted. She lives vicariously through them, blah, 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 blah. But they started telling people that. And then that just was eating away at me for so long. Every time I would see them, they were so fake to me. They would look me up and down. They would look at me from afar. They wouldn't talk to me. They would talk so much shit. And I was the only person to be there for them when everyone in this industry hated them. And I gave them the benefit of the doubt because that's who I am. Like, I'm not the type of person that when everybody hates someone, I go bandwagon hate them too. I will give someone a chance. And that's why the fact that they're sitting there on Twitter being like, you're just jealous of us. Do you honestly fucking think in your egotistical filled minds that I'm jealous of you. You hurt my fucking feelings. You used me, and you were gonna use me even more, and you didn't feel bad about it at all, you know? Like, what the fuck? So, anyways, that's where everything just like started to blow my fucking brain away. So then my network was gonna sign them, Studio 71, and I know the person that was gonna sign them, and they did an audit on their channel. And if you guys don't believe me, you can go to their social blade and type in the CACI twins. They audited their channel, and only 38% of their subscribers are real. And that explains why on their old videos it would have a certain amount of views but only like 10 comments, or like only like 10 likes. And on their social blade it would be like one day, like a Tuesday of the week, they'd gain like 400 subscribers, and then Wednesday they'd gain like 38,000 subscribers, and then Thursday they'd gain like 300 subscribers. And like, that is the number one telltale sign someone bought them, because that doesn't make sense. If you're actually gaining subscribers like Rice Gum or something like that, you're going to be gaining a steady amount, slowly going up every day. That's why whenever people say like, Tana, you bought your subscribers, I'm like, dude, check my fucking social blade. It goes up like a normal graph. But theirs is like 400, 40,000, 300. If you gain 40,000 subscribers in one day, the next day you're not going to gain 300. I promise you that. And they audited their channel. Only 30-something% of their subscribers were real. I was like, these bitches are really out here buying their subscribers and then being cocky about it and treating people like shit and saying they'll use people for fame. Like, fuck you. And so then they started catching wind that I knew that they were talking shit. So they blocked me on everything. And that's where it also just like, if you don't like me, say it to my face. Don't just block me on everything. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I mean, that's still one thing. Block me on everything, whatever, it's over. No. They went on a YouTube video, and they were going to do a Q&A, which all the questions they do are fake anyways. All their videos are scripted by their mom, including their morning routine, but that's something I'll get into in a second. They picked a question, or made up a question, that was, would you ever collab with TANA MONGEAU? And then they both jokingly are like, no, she'd use us for fame. And then they say psych. They, for some reason in their peanut brains, think that I'm mad because I thought that was real. It probably was a joke. But for you to talk all that shit about me, to the point that it legitimately hurt me, the only person who was there for you to help you, and then use my name for a joke in your video, like we are friends, or even like we're not friends, just as a fucking joke. Where is that okay? Why is that okay to do to other people? And then they just kept going around saying that they would do anything for fame. When they had a meeting with my network, they literally like, we'll do anything. Their story times are fucking fake, and they're trash anyway. I don't even understand the point. I don't get it. And now I'm going to talk about why their tweets are fucking absolutely ridiculous and comical to me. So I'm going to go on my camera roll first on the ones that I screenshotted that I was really laughing at. So today I went on a live stream last night talking about some of the fucked up shit that they've done. And it's not like I'm sitting here like calling them names or saying that they're ugly or showing any signs of jealousy. I'm just saying bad things that they've literally done. And they tweet me, your hate and jealousies are on a new level. You honestly think that in your, like, I'm calling you out for lying and using, and your ego is so big that you think, you can't see past that. You think that I'm jealous. And like, I'm not the kind of person to ever say anything that is boastful, but what would I be jealous of? Like, you are beautiful girls, and you have so much potential. There are so many beautiful girls out there too. I mean, I'm not like, but why would I be jealous of lying users? What? Your subscribers are bought. Like, what is there for me? Where in your brain do you think Tana is jealous of me versus like, Tana is hurt. Tana's trying to help me. Tana is speaking out for what is right because what we are doing is wrong. And like, if you go watch any of their videos, they're so obviously scripted. we make an avocado mixture, and then we take our avocado mixture and we avocado mixture. If you've ever met them in real life, they're nothing fucking like that at all. And it's like mind-blowing. Peyton hates YouTube, absolutely forced into it. Basketball, like girls, like that. Like, she's not into YouTube at all. And it's like a complete forced joke. And like, if you know them in real life, and that's why their little incest game bothers me so much. Because in real life, they try to portray it as like, no, we really sleep naked together. No, we really bathe together. No, we really tan topless with our tits out, touching each other together. No, seriously, we just kiss sometimes and lick each other. I've been around them in real life. I mean, they're nothing like that. And earlier, they were tweeting, like, how dare you say incest? And for a second, I actually sat back and felt bad. Like, I wasn't saying it in an insulting way. I was legitimately saying, like, you make out with each other. That's weird and incest. Like, I wasn't saying it in an insult. And they manipulated me to feel bad. And then today, my homie main G, Phil DeFranco, posted a video where he briefly talked about them for a second. And he posted their tags. And that is when Ruthless Spill the Motherfucking Tea Tana came the fuck out. They went on Twitter and they tried to say that they were hurt because I said incest. And I did a little digging, and they make the tag of every single one of their videos incest. If you're that hurt by it, why is that your tags? If you can get views by it, but I say it, what the fuck? The other tags are lesbian. Oh, and then their videos about the girl that they fight with in Vegas, they aren't about Suede Brooks, but they always make sure to make one of their video tags Suede Brooks.
Yes.
And yeah, I'll guest you, CACI twins. Where are you at?
Drag them.
I'm guesting them.
Drag them.
I'm guesting them. And I'm excited as fuck to hear what they have to say. And I have questions in a note ready for you. I'm excited as fuck. I just want them to stop playing the victim and be good people. Like, and it's sad that, like, they think that, like, I'm trying to bully them. No response. Oh, I thought you wanted me to guest you, CACI twins. You just asked for me to guest you. Where are you at, though? Like, same. And I'm not, Peyton, if you're gay, I'm not hating on that at all. And I don't know why you're on Twitter saying, like, thank you. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I'm not doing it to be mean. You used to make fun of people for that. You guys would make fun of girls to the point that they killed themselves for that. So all I'm doing right now is asking why you do that if you are that, why you did that to people. That's all. If you're gay, congratulations. You know me. Like, I literally have a fuck gender role shirt. I don't care about anything like that, girl. And, like, the fact that you are sitting here trying to play the victim, like, that's not, like, at all what I'm doing. And if you honestly think that I'm trying to bully you, that's not at all it. And, like, that's what I hate is that their mom tells them, like, play the victim in situations like this. Why don't you come forward and say, yeah, our videos are scripted. Yeah, we lied. Yeah, we did tell everyone we were going to use Tana. Yeah, we did talk shit about the only person who was there for them. Yeah, we did bully Suede to the point of suicide. Yeah, we do bully people all the time. Like, why continue? I don't know. If they want to comment again, I'd love to guess them. Like, I don't mind at all. I guarantee their mom is writing this. And also, do you guys notice they don't tweet off their own Twitters because Kim has the password to the CACI twins Twitter and the CACI twins Instagram. And that's the one that she posts off of. I hate their tweet. Like, Tana's getting so creative with her storytelling. Desperate much? Dude, like, I could tell any story in the world, and I have so many true stories from my fucking life that are so much more interesting than the fact that you're just cruel people. Like, I'm literally just done with your bullshit. Like, I'm sorry that this happened and that you're getting exposed for being shitty fucking people. Like, I don't, like, what, like, if you're gonna tweet, why don't you tweet some, like, constructive shit instead of just, like, weird, petty, random, misspelled, poor grammar bullshit and actually contribute to this conversation and own up to the fucking shit that you've done? Like, that's what I want to know. And I'm sorry that I'm mad and I'm sorry that I'm yelling, but I got used. I got lied to and I got played by the CACI twins, and they're sitting here trying to play victim and trying to say that I'm desperate and trying to say, like, what do I get out of this? It's not like you are some giant, and I'm not saying this like I'm some giant YouTuber. I will be irrelevant in 6 months, a year at most. But, like, what am I gaining from this? It's not like I'm gaining followers or anything. I'm doing it because I enjoy speaking out on what the fuck is right, dude. Like, you guys know that I advocate for the truth, and that's why I hate doing things like this. But I mean, like, I'm not going to stand by and watch them continue to scripted lie to their subscribers. I'm not going to stand by and let them talk shit about everyone in this industry and bully people. Just the other day, they were DMing one of my subscribers, like, Suede Brooks' modeling career has failed anyways. Where are her ad campaigns? Like, it's not even like you can come on and say, I used to be a bully then, because a few days ago, you're still bullying other people. Why is that your heart? Why is that how you are? Like, why are you okay with being that way about people? And, like, before any of this ever happened, and they were talking shit about me behind my back, they would talk shit about my nose, they would talk shit about my teeth, they would talk shit about my style, they would talk shit about my shoes, like, they would talk shit about Suede. Like, it's not anything that's, like, a few times, and, like, you know what I mean? And today, I'm going to talk about this before they do. I talked to their brother on the phone. His name is Gavin, and Gavin, before this, I don't know how he feels about me now, was a good friend of mine, and I genuinely believe and he has a better heart, their brother Gavin, than they do. And I think that it's kind of because, like, the men of their family, like the dad, Gavin, maybe they're better people. I don't know. Anyways, I talked to Gavin today and I called him. I'll actually just show you the fucking receipts because it's me. Hold on, wait. I'm texting Suede because I want to guest her. And I don't know how to find it. So I texted Gavin on Tuesday and I said, I don't understand how your sisters can be such snakes, yet you're such a good person. It makes me sad. These are the texts, Gavin CACI. I would show that it's a 702 number, but I'm not going to, like, leak his number right now. There are 7,400 people watching this. He said, what are you talking about? I didn't reply because I knew he knew what I was talking about. Today I got a notification on Snapchat right after I went on that rant that said Gavin CACI added you as a friend. And I was like, that's weird. It's probably because one of them trying to watch my story because I made a story about them. So I texted him and I said, nothing against you. I'm sorry it's like this, because I genuinely don't dislike Gavin at all. I think that he's a good person. Maybe he's not, I don't know, but I'm just saying he never did me dirty like they did. And then I called him. He picked up, he hung up, and he said, my bad, my service isn't good right now. And then I said, call me when you can. I want you to at least kind of understand. I have no bad intentions. I mean, you just know I advocate for what is right, and their approach is so wrong. And then, again, receipts. And so he goes, so let me just fill you in on how I feel, what I've seen, heard, and witnessed. And then he tells me how they got in an ATV crash, which I don't know what has to do with me at all. Thank you. And he's confused why they were fake to me. I know the hatred that Suede Brooks and the family have for them, and I love my family. I wish it all would end. But shit happens. I understand that you're mad and whatnot. But slandering them of lying about stuff and incest is more than disrespectful to them and my family name. Whenever I was saying incest, was not ever trying to insult them, by the way. I didn't even know that incest was, like, a mean insult. I literally thought it was just, like, the dictionary definition for when, like, siblings hook up with each other. Like, I'm sorry, I learned something new. And I felt bad up until they were using that as the tags of their own videos, because obviously they don't actually give a fuck then. They just wanted to play victim. And, like, if you're using lesbian as a tag of your videos, I don't understand. I don't know. And it's not that I'm hating on the fact that it's, like, clickbait at all, by the way. I'm hating on the fact that they try to play the victim, and then everything that they're, like, hurting over and the victim over, they're doing on the back end themselves just to get views. Like, at least own up to it. So now I'm going to read you a few messages from some friends. I'm obviously not going to say their names, but these are Vegas people. You know who they are. Except this one girl, Roselle, is going, like, she texted me a story that she said I could specifically read for this video. So if you're watching this, Roselle, thank you for contributing this to this thing. But we'll get into Roselle's text in a minute. But anyways, my friend said, Tana, I love you, and you should know that the CACI twins is all their mom. Like, it's all Kim. She forces them to do this shit and runs their lives. Don't get too heated about it. And I said, I know I won't. It's honestly sad. I just hate to see people be terrible like that. And I know it's all a lie and they won't admit to it. And then they said, keep flaming them, though. It's so funny. And that's because everybody hates them, but we'll get into that in a second. I want to read you this one before I read the one from Roselle. It's from a mom. Hi, Tana. It's blank's mom. I wanted to thank you. Just proof that the text message is there. I want to thank you for standing for the truth. You know I love you, and I'm so proud of you and all you do. I just wanted to share with you a few words of wisdom. The twins' mom is a pro manipulator and liar. Be very wise in what and how you say things. I have watched her for years, and she is very sneaky and conniving. It's hard because it takes one to know one, and you are not anything like her. She will use this to her advantage. She does not care how she makes her girls famous. She just wants them famous. She will do and say anything. With that being said, just be careful. I would love to bury them, but my belief knows and trusts God will handle this with a little help from Tana. XO. Now I'm going to read you another message from another mom. But I have to find that one. Hold on. Sorry, my phone is just, it's a lot right now. Hold on. Good morning. Don't let them bait you and fuel them. Kim, well, here's proof that that's text messages as well. Good morning. Don't let them bait you and fuel them. Kim is a master at that. Be very thoughtful. Last thing I will say is the CACI twins Insta is run by their mom, so I'm sure that the CACI twin Twitter is the same. They run their own individual named accounts. I'm done. Have a great day, ladies. Blank loves you. So those are a few of the text messages. And the story, the Roselle story, I mean, long story short, she went to school with the CACI twins. They had one of the same English classes together. And she sat next to, I think it was Mikkel was one of the twins. She and one of the twins, and the twins one day was sitting next to her and looked at her dead in her face, and like she was wearing like a regular outfit, like just like shirt, jeans, shoes, like whatever, school, trying to learn. Looked her up and down and goes, I can't believe you'd wear that here. She texted me a long fucking novel, but it's very, very personal. Grew up with no money, and like that hurt her because her clothes were like not nice the way that like the CACI twins were. And she literally took the time, barely knows me, got my number from someone else and texted me like, hey, I just want to let you know that like they hurt me at one point by telling me this, and if you want to use it in anything, you can. And then so many fucking people, a ridiculous amount of people, have been texting me topless, like little pictures of them that they post and laughing at them and saying like they're terrible people, blah, 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 blah. You get it. I'm going to guess Suede now, though. So Suede can tell her side of the story, I guess.
What's up? Wait, am I down?
Bitch, she's upside down.
Am I upside?
Yeah, you're hella upside down. Oh, it's gonna have bad connection, guys. I'm sad. I should FaceTime Suede. Hold on. Bye. Will you bring me a phone charger? My phone is at 4%, but it's right there. Thank you so much. Vape is life.
Wait,
Hi.
that's me. I don't know what happened.
No, it just is gonna have like really shitty connection, and I feel like it would be better if I just went like that.
Hey guys, what's up? Wait, try because I have good Wi-Fi. I'll try it again.
Okay, fine.
I swear I have good Wi-Fi.
Okay, fine. Hang up and guess.
Okay.
Women's laying in like my butt right now. It's awesome.
Yeah,
She went to the vet today.
so
And she's
cute.
sick. And for them to go on Twitter right now saying that I hurt their feelings, they tweeted about me, ugh, please someone take out the trash. So apparently I am trash. And then they came on a few hours later saying that they aren't bullies and that I'm bullying them. But here is the tweet. Sorry, my phone just got plugged in. Ugh, can somebody please take out the trash already? Shout out to this person. But, yeah, they're not bullies, but I'm trash. Anybody who wanted other receipts, this is what I meant by, like, the social blade. How, like, it goes up like that and then right back down. Like, that's a spike in way too many subscribers. That's what happens when you buy them. But a better receipt is this. So see how it says Thursday, 28,000. Friday, 20,000. And then it just goes back to 5,000. But these suck compared to their old ones. And I'm going to find the audits that literally show you how much of their fucking channel is real. And I'll just tweet it. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm violating at this point because, like, you're assholes. Okay, let me... all the tourist stuff. You're fucking ninjas. Okay. We're guesting Suede again. If it doesn't work this time, she's gonna have to FaceTime. Suede would have a bougie ass like model pic of her. It's her like YouNow profile picture. I fucking love her. I can't believe there's 7,000 people on this stream right now.
Guys, what's up?
Still bad
Tana, I
service,
love
Suede.
you.
I love you. I miss you too.
Wait, is it bad?
I'm like FaceTime's better.
Is it bad?
I love you too.
Okay, so hey guys, what's up? I'm Suede.
No, bad service. FaceTime.
Oh, okay, bad service. Okay, I'll FaceTime you.
You know what's funny is that Suede and I have been talking about this for months too. We just all the fucking stupid piece of shit they do to other people. Like, we have wanted to do this for a long time, and not in a malicious sense, in like a sense of like, dude, they're terrible people. Why are they growing?
Light on too?
You see me. I told them I turned the ring light on for them.
This is so professional.
I know, it's a professional tea spill.
She just texted me.
Who?
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Suede.
I'm a model. I'm 15. I'm from Las Vegas.
Guys, by Regina George. Sorry. Okay.
Wait, I need to say something. The fact that right now this is going on and their reaction is pinning one of their videos to their Twitter so people will go watch it and they can get more views should blatantly show you their fucking character. Like, okay. Like, let me just... Oh, like, this is all going on and I'm being called a bully and a terrible person and telling people to kill themselves. Let me pin my YouTube video to my Twitter page quick. Better get them views. Better cash out so Mama Kim can buy some fucking Botox or whatever. Like, eat a fucking dick. Like, you are terrible people. You are trolls.
The first thing, when I saw that they had my tag, like the Brooks Sisters, our vlog channel, as one of their tags on their videos, that made me just, like, so sad, because it got to the point where literally I tried so hard, like, obviously I can't really go in full into detail of what they, honestly I probably could, and I will eventually, but, like, this happened so,
She said so long ago.
It happened. Like, they still do, like, stuff left and right. They tweet about me. I think they still tweet about me. They still, like, submit stuff to, like, those exposing. I think they follow, dude, on their Instagram, I think they follow, like, 5 of my, like, you know, like, the exposing accounts.
Oh my god, like, exposing Tana Mongeau.
They follow, like, 5, like, Suede ones. And I'm just like, dude, come on.
Yeah,
like,
like,
I thought we were on good terms, but...
yeah, exactly. And that's, like, another thing, is they would apologize to Suede when they felt like they could use her for something, and then as soon as that was, like, done, they would, like, rehash the drama.
Like, I'm not kidding you, they were family friends. Like, we went on family vacations together, and then it just got into, like, and you know me, I mean, I live for positivity, and that's all what I really want in life. And having this in the back of my head constantly for the last 4 years, so it's a little rough. But I mean, honestly, I'm so thankful. This is like weird to say, but I'm honestly thankful that they did it, because I don't think I would be doing YouTube if they didn't.
Exactly, and the fact that they still try to beat you down when you came out of what they originally did to you blows my mind.
They bullied me so much where I literally dropped out of school. I dropped out of middle school in 7th grade, and my only outlet was YouTube. I would sit in my room day by day and just watch YouTube videos. And then one day I was like, yo, shit, like I could do this. And then, like I'm here today, honestly. I don't think there's any. They still tweet. Dude, they're tweeting about Tana still. They're tweeting about me still. They obviously want that promo. They want the views. Like, it's all there. They just need to figure out a unique way to be themselves. And, I mean, anyone can be a YouTuber. Anyone can be a whatever.
Exactly, so why would you do it through, like, hate and, like, gross shit?
YouTube is such a positive platform, and, like, only positive, like, cool people are on it. I love the platform. I've been on it for almost 3 years now. I know a lot of people in the industry, and so it's like when they started getting big and all huge YouTubers, like all of me and Tana's friends that do have a large audience, would see them and be like, wow, those two girls are the ones that severely bullied Suede and made her depressed.
Exactly, and like everybody knew that about them, and instead of starting new and like being kind and like starting over and like apologizing, they're still at it, and it's like ridiculous.
They had so many chances, honestly.
Yeah, it's to the point where it's just like that's who they are deep down, and it sucks.
At VidCon, I tried so hard. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna drop it. Like, I'm all about like forgiveness and just giving people second chances. And it got to the point where it's like they made a video about me and my family members, substituting all of our names with random names, super close. Like mine was, it was like Susie or something like that. And like they were all, my sister's name is India, and their name that they put in the video was Indica. So you're like, can you make it like any more obvious? I've never said their name on any of my platforms ever.
Exactly, and like if I'm making a story about someone and I don't want people to find out, I'm not gonna make their name that fucking close. Like it's like very, very obvious, especially to someone like me that tells stories all the time. That like they're trying to expose it for like views, and the fact that you want to get views off of bullying someone is like sickening. I don't know.
I think it's funny how they have so much like hatred and they defend themselves so hard, and they know the truth. They know what they did. They know what they did wrong.
Retweet.
And they're backing up all these lies, and we're catching them left and right. Like, we see your social blade. Me and Tana know the industry. We know everyone that's on the platform. We know everyone that's on YouTube. So you can't hide, like, oh, I tag Suede Brooks in my YouTube video to get...
Yeah. I'm gonna cry because you said incest on Twitter and play victim and then put incest as my tag. I'm gonna cry because you've exposed me as bi, but I put lesbian as my tag. And then there's nothing against you being bi. Be bi by all means, but like to play victim when you're in on it is a why are you that kind of person, you know?
And I am so cool with literally almost everyone. I do not have a problem with anyone right at the moment.
I agree.
I literally could care less. That's the problem. I don't. If you have a problem with me, that is a one-sided situation.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And it's like, I just guess I sometimes will go really harsh on things like this and go in, but like I want to speak about things that are wrong, and I don't want to see people gain success and use that form for wrong. And I know that they will. They'll use it to do a bunch of sponsorships and to make a bunch of money. And it's not that anything's wrong with that, but they're doing it all with these malicious intentions of only money and fame. And seeing them grow, it just makes me so disgusted because I know they'll never use it for good at all, ever.
Like, I feel like there's just no genuine creative side of their, like, I'm not saying their channel is bad at all. They can do whatever they want with their channel. They can shine. But
yeah, they can just like eat each other's pussies next.
You can completely tell when someone has a genuine channel who does it for the creative aspect of YouTube, and for the people that genuinely have a passion for making videos, creating videos, editing videos, uploading videos. And you can just, like, especially growing up with them, I know them so well.
Exactly my point. Like, that's not them in those videos.
Being a completely different person, it's like, Mikkel, come on, Pagan, come on.
Like, that's not who they are. It's all a lie. So for them to be like, it's sisters, we're playful, we're like that. They're nothing fucking like that at all in real life. Like, at all. Like, it's a joke.
And, like, I'm so over the situation. Like, literally, there's tweets left and right about people. Once they started getting big, people were commenting my videos and were like, dude, like their story time about you, that's so funny. I have like a different like perspective on you. I'm like, if only you guys knew what really went on behind the scenes and what Kim Kachi does and illegally to that family is just nuts.
And I feel so bad for their subscribers that will still watch all of this and continue to watch them. I truly feel sad for them in my heart because they're just getting lied to, and everything they think those girls are is what Kim is creating in her head.
Like supporting the Kachi twins, honestly, I respect you. Like no hatred at all. Like
yeah, like I'm not trying to be mean. I feel sad. Like I feel sad.
No, but it's like you just know that me and Tana have. Well, personally, me, I've been in the industry for like my whole life since I was 7 years old, and I know people. I know like the shit that happens. And Tana just recently got in this, literally 6 months ago, blew up out of nowhere. So freaking proud of her, love her to death.
Stop, I'm a piece of shit.
We know when someone's like not real. Like you can tell. I just don't. I'm just appalled with the situation, honestly.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're like disrespecting Tana in their tweets and saying that she's a snake and that she is like disrespectful to her viewers and are lying. Like what do you mean?
Like, where have I ever lied? And they're saying they want receipts, I want receipts. Where the fuck was I ever a snake to any one of you? Like, eat a fucking dick.
And the fact that like they said they're like using you for views.
I know. I don't get it. Suede, I love you.
We're trying to use them.
Yeah, like we're jealous and trying to use them. That's what we're doing.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, what? English?
Yeah.
Sorry. What was that?
Me. Okay, I love you, and I'll see you in DC or before then.
No, oh my god, I'm coming home in like a few days. I'll come stop by.
Oh my god, God bless.
Going to DC?
What am I? Yes.
So 100% okay, so that means I'm going. Because I didn't know who was going.
Yay.
So, but
Mom. Mom. Okay, well, I love you, and I'll see you then. And I'll text you.
Tell Isabella and Somer I love them. And
Hi, Suede.
Love you,
and also
Suede.
check these out.
Love you, Suede.
Okay, you fucking Instagram ass bitch. Bye. So, Bella, want to share?
What?
Just your opinion on the Kachi twins.
I was around when the
This is
whole
amazing.
Suede.
Can I just say this tea party is the iconic? Like, I'm
Okay,
having a great
listen.
time. Sorry.
I was around when the whole Suede and Mikkel and Peyton, like when they made that like lie bullshit story on their YouTube channel, which like no, and it was completely reversed. Like the whole thing is a lie, and I feel so bad for the Brooks family because they're all sweethearts. Like I love them all to death, and I've been around that family for a long time, and I've seen this whole situation play out. And when that YouTube video dropped, you can probably go find my comment on there. I said it was unnecessary and immature, and all of it is a lie. And I don't really.
She's referring to, like, the Kachi's reverse video of, like, their story on how Suede bullied them that I was talking about earlier.
And they literally tried to ruin Suede's career, and I don't like fuck with that at all. Like don't like fuck with that. Don't fuck with someone's money. Like. And don't try to ruin someone's career, and especially when it's a fucking lie. Like, just fucking stop looking for attention. Like, all of their lives, their whole lives, they look for attention. And like, I feel so bad because their mom literally wants them to be clone robots of what she wants them to be, and they can't even be themselves. Like, I don't even fuck with that.
Thanks.
Yes, drag them.
So, I think that, like, my tea party is over. I think that I've said everything. I mean, I guess I could, like, for fun, check their Twitter, because everyone's asking me to. I'm sorry if I'm, like, at this point joking about it. I'm just kind of, like, over it. Like, they're shitty, fucking weird people who cry about things and then use them as their YouTube tags. That's the thing that I'm leaving this the most salty about. I want you to know that. That they went on Twitter, and literally even mid-fight, I felt bad for 30 seconds, and then their number one tag is incest. Like, that's what you want? You want people to find you from that? Like, amazing human beings. Okay. Their Twitter doesn't come up when I search for it because they had me blocked, but then they unblocked me so that they look like they never blocked me. Wow. What? I have it. So, I don't know if you guys were, like, away and Kim was tweeting for you, but the entire beginning of my stream, I provided receipts Unfortunately, I cannot show someone else's restraining order. It's their legal document and their choice to show it. However, I provided receipts of your bot subscribers. I will be posting your YouTube audit, but I don't think I love you guys. And I will talk to you soon.